Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and I am well, I have a little bit different change of plans today. I was going to go to Whataburger. I was looking through my apps earlier this weekend and saw that they had what was called Whata Wings and they were new. So it got me excited. I just did the Popeyes wings a few weeks ago, and so I was like, great. And I saw they have plain available, and I was like, that's even better. And I can get some plain and some tossed ones in buffalo sauce. So fine, we'll try that. Well, last night I went to see if anybody else had reviewed them already, just to see what they thought of them, and got me a little bit upset with Whataburger. Couple of reasons. First off, they weren't new. The review I saw was either 2 or 3 months old, but it wasn't any time recently. I mean, so I was like, why are you still advertising these things as new? And they're still a limited time. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was, as I'm watching the review, the guy's taking the items out of his bag. You know, he shows the wings, and that's all fine and dandy. And then all of a sudden, he pulls out a black fork. And I'm like, how the heck are you going to eat chicken wings with a fork and no knife? I can see if you do it with a fork and knife, but just a fork by itself, you're just going to, I don't know. But then he proceeded to throw the whole thing into his mouth. And I was like, you're going to choke to death, fella. And then he chewed it up, swallowed it down. And so I was like, okay, hang on. So then I started running through the comments and saw that they were just boneless wings. They weren't even traditional wings. So that made me definitely say I'm not doing that. I'm not a big fan of boneless wings. And then on top of that, I went and looked at the description on Whataburger's website, and they said tender white meat, I think is what it said. Nowhere on there does it say boneless wings. That's all you gotta say. I mean, they're called Whata Wings, but they don't say boneless wings. I mean, and then somebody else in the review said they're basically just Whata bites with sauce on them. So apparently the limited time part of them is that you can get the Whata bites tossed in a sauce. Anyway, I was disappointed in Whataburger for that. So kept on looking around and saw that KFC has some more wraps. You know, I've done my review on their wraps before. So then I was looking on their app. I was like, okay, I think they had like 2 or 3 at first, and then they added 1 or 2 more. They had like 5 or something like that altogether. And those are all gone. So I'm like, okay, well, they did away with the little snack wraps. And they've brought in something called a twister wrap. And it's basically, I guess it's got 2 tenders on it. So it's a little bit bigger, and they've got 2 of them. They got a spicy and a plain. So I'm gonna go grab both of them and see how they are. You know, KFC's slogan is finger licking good. However, I don't think a wrap is going to require you to lick fingers.
Welcome to KFC. How may I help you today?
Just 1 second, please.
Let me know when you're ready.
Sure. Okay, I'd like 1 each, your classic and spicy twister wrap.
Just the twister wraps or the combos?
Just the wraps themselves. 1
spicy and 1 classic.
Correct.
And what else for you?
That'll do it.
All right, $13.15. Would you like to round up 85 cents?
No, thank you.
All right, $13.15. See you at the window.
All right. Good morning.
Spicy and the classic?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How you doing today?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing. Be right with you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. This is why I film the drive-thrus, guys. I love when people, you know, comparing the workers. Love it when they're pleasant. Thank you so much. So, okay. Got my bag. It's got a little bit of heft to it. That's a good thing. It means I'm not going to be starving afterwards. I'll check the price on them when I get home. The combo was $9.99, so I'm thinking they're probably, with it being $13.50, they're probably $5.99 each plus tax. So I can almost guarantee that without even looking at the receipt. But I'll double check it when I get home. But I'm on the way there. See you in a second. Welcome back, everybody. Gosh, that didn't take long for Milo to show up. I can't smell this. Maybe he can. But he also may be used to me coming in here, and when I'm in here, it means food. So let's see what we've got. All right, yeah, those are definitely bigger than the last ones. And I got, well, I was going to check my receipt, but they did not give me a receipt. But like I said, I think they're $5.99 plus tax, just based on how much the totals were. All right, awesome. Check that out, guys. They've labeled them spicy and classic. And they're still pretty warm. They're in a foil wrap, so that definitely helps keep its warmth. I think these are pretty much basic. They're pretty much, I think, have lettuce, tomato, and I think on the website this said it's had a spicy sauce on it. But yeah, that's a good size wrap. That's the spicy. And the classic. All right. Get this trash out of the way. All right, let's open them up, see if I can get them open without them tearing apart, because they have been in the car for a little while. They grill them too. See, check that out. I didn't realize that until I got there and saw it on the menu board that they're grilled. And it looks like they're not quite as grilled as what Taco Bell does to their stuff, so that's awesome. All right, I am able to get this open. And it does have lettuce, tomato, and what looks to be, let's taste it. I think it's just mayonnaise. So the only difference of these is mayonnaise versus spicy sauce. So fold this back up. That's the bad thing, is a lot of times I can't get them back together the way they were. All right, what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to cut these open. Not cut them open, but basically cut the top half off of it so that I can get right into the heart of it. Well, I forgot to open up the spicy one. We'll just take this part right here and see, since it can, that's not the part I'm going to bite into. Yeah, lettuce, tomato, and definitely spicy sauce. It's pretty much orange. So there's a cross section of the spicy, a cross section of the classic. So I'm gonna try the classic first, just in case, because of the spicy. If it's hot at all, it's gonna cover up the taste. It's gonna, you know, numb my taste buds to where the classic won't taste the same. Oh, first impression is that's awesome. Wow, that's way better than the ones they made earlier. The tenders are thicker. There's just so much more flavor in them. There's definitely some pepper in there. That's what kind of confused me about, I didn't know if it was ranch or not. I think they just pepper it along with the mayonnaise. And the lettuce and tomatoes are perfect. Oh yes, I've got definitely these with Christina. They're worth it. And now for the spicy. This one's good too. Waiting for that heat creep and it's not happening yet. I mean, I can tell something spicy is on there, but it's mild at best. There's a pretty good amount in that last bite, so maybe it'll creep now. I can taste a little bit of tingle, but I mean, that's mild at best. As far as I go, I mean, others may think it's hot, but I think it's mild. Intolerable. This has some kick heat to it too because of the pepper in it. These are both excellent. My choice would be the classic. If you're looking for something really spicy, this isn't going to do it for you. It's going to just tease you and maybe make you mad. So yeah, I would definitely go with this. This is excellent. I mean, I would, again, it's a KFC, and that's what's making it so good for me. I love their flavor, and you can definitely taste it in that chicken. If I was eating lunch and I was on the go in my car, I would definitely get this again. If I wasn't eating it in my car and I was bringing it home, or I was taking it somewhere to somebody's house or something like that, I'm definitely getting bone-in chicken original recipe. That's what I love at KFC, and that's what I'll continue to get until the end of time. But on the go, yes, definitely get this. Well, everybody, that wraps this one up. I hope you enjoyed it. It is beautiful outside. It's in the mid to high 60s today, clear skies. It's time to get the grill out and start grilling some food. So soon I will start doing some grilling videos. If not grilling, I'll be on my Blackstone griddle doing some things on there. So those will come out in the next month or so. And then I'm not sure who else, you know, Whataburger and KFC were the only things I found. I'll have to look at my other apps and see if there's anything else new coming out. You know, Wendy's and Burger King haven't had anything for a while, so maybe they'll come out with something, and if they do, I'll go over there and try it. Anyway, till the next video, have a great night.